lights are out, you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels lemons, just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me.
Welcome to Kentucky Speedway, where we are 2 rounds away from the end of the season here on Sim Racing Media. I'm your host, Alan Bergen, the host with the most. As right now, Tay McDonald has a 22-point lead over Dwayne Furtick in the points. We're going to get that graphic up for you momentarily. But first, we are in the house that DW helped design. And I want to welcome everybody here on Sim Racing Media. I'm Alan Bergen, just south of St. Louis here in the Tony Trapasso Memorial Studio. And real quick, you know, the weather outside is 67 degrees with 38% relative humidity under a clear sky here for the Wild Bills Falcon Ranch 201. And this race is sponsored by Kent Mueller We're going to go 134 laps here tonight. The track temperature is 70 degrees, and we are getting ready to get these guys cranked up to crazy as they are actually ended their qualifying session right now. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and get this graphic up there for everybody to see. There it is, right there. As you can see on your screen, Teddy McDonald with a 22-point lead over Dwayne Furtick. Kyle Diaz also 22 points behind. Bradley Rivers 24 points behind. So right now it's essentially a 3-car battle here for the points lead after the race last week in Michigan. I want to give a shout out to Dave Regal, my broadcast partner, my brother from another mother, as he did an excellent job of filling in for me last week as I was at the Fairbury Speedway in Fairbury, Illinois for Falls Frenzy. I want to welcome everybody in here in the YouTube.com live chat. Thanks for making Sim Racing Media and the Elite Cup Series your entertainment destination. I don't know about you, but I am one excited fellow here tonight. I have had this race circled on my calendar for a long, long while. But right now, we are getting into qualifying right now. And so far, John Osborne sits at the top of the pile with a 29.90. He's hauling the mail. Adam Boughton also with a 29.94. These guys are running 30-second laps. So we're going to check in on some of these drivers taking time here tonight. On track is Aaron Miller out of parts unknown. And right now on his first lap, he's going to come down and get that first lap, and he is going to go all the way to, well, he's going to, as we're going to do this, we're going to see a little blimp in timing and scoring. We're going to bring that back up, and it should fix itself. So we got to do this and that. There we go. There, now it fixes it. So right now, Aaron Miller is 13th quickest on the board. Dylan Picklesheimer, he is on his first lap. Aaron Miller on the 13th on the board. John Osborne with a 29.90 qualifies fast time so far. And Dylan Picklesheimer is going to qualify 15th fastest. Waylon Turner not taking time tonight as he is finishing out his penalty that he has to serve. Nonetheless, right now we're watching Dylan Picklesheimer in that number 9 car. We love Pickles, and so does he. So far he's 15th quickest. Dwayne Furtick, who currently sits second in points. Dylan Picklesheimer going to go all the way up to 9th, or 8th position rather, that qualifying run. So far, no one able to touch John Osborne. So we shift here to that number 51 Best Buy Drops car. A beautiful paint scheme on that car tonight. And Dwayne Furtick going to time in third quickest with a 29.98 on his second lap. Can anybody touch John Osborne's lap? Travis Gilbert, rather. He's going to go 18th on his first lap. It seems like it seems like that first lap is going to be a throwaway lap. And Travis Gilbert will top of the board for Travis Gilbert's gonna put it on the pole with a 29.86 on his second lap. Holy smokes. These guys are gonna get wrapped up with qualifying here. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead while we got a free second. Let's go ahead and, it would be safe to say that, let's do this. Let's bring up Travis Gilbert out of Gone Wrong Motorsports. Travis Gilbert is dialing up in the SRM booth. You got a copy?
Good evening, Alan. I do. How are you doing?
Hey, look, man, you are what's happening right now. 29.86 on your second lap to grab the pole and to best John Osborne. Take us through that lap and how perfect was that lap to get to that point?
It was a good lap. These tires these cars don't like cold tires, so I tried to warm them up pretty good. Just enough there to get the pole. So really fast GWR, Darkay's digital race car. Appreciate Waylon Turner, Chris and Rob Roth, and of course Tay McDonald. He's super fast and running for this championship. So they helped me bring a fast race car, man. So yeah, I just hit my marks, and it was just enough to knock John off the pole.
Yeah, look, there towards the middle of qualifying, it looked like John Osborne had that pretty wrapped up. But, man, here comes Travis Gilbert and that Veta Track Ford doing great things, getting, I love the cause, and, I'm definitely going to put that logo on all my cars so we can help raise awareness.
I appreciate it, Alan. Yeah, man, I love it. Thank you for the awareness that you bring during the broadcast. We much appreciate it. Yeah, we just go out here and try really hard to bring Vet the Track to the front, get it TV time so people can understand that veterans are out here battling PTSD. We're battling them one lap at a time for them. So we're just trying to get to that checkered flag for them. And if we just happen to save one life, man, with everything that's going on, that's everything. And we appreciate you for what you do, man. Thank you.
All right, Travis, we're going to get you back down to Gone Wrong. Hopefully we'll be talking to you on the other side, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And that was Travis Gilbert, your pole sitter here tonight. But nonetheless, let's go over that starting lineup as we get rid of that. On the pole from Gone Wrong Motorsports, and that Veta Track number 22, it's Travis Gilbert. To his outside, John Osborne. On the inside of row number 2 would be Adam Boughton and Dwayne Furtick battling in the midst of the battle for the points lead. As Dwayne Furtick in that Best Buy drops number 51. Tay McDonald on the outside of on the inside of row number 3. To his outside, Kyle Diaz. Robert Roth on the inside of row number 4. And he'll be flanked by Ryan McCall in that Rapid Fire Pizza number 90. On the inside of row number 5 will be Anthony Ludi in that number 12. And the number 9 car will be Dylan Picklesmeyer starting 10th. On the inside of row number 6 will be Chris Roth. And to his outside will be Michael York. On the inside of row number 7 will be Kane Lee and Doug D. Knights to his outside. Michael Carter will be starting 15th. And starting to his outside in 16th will be Aaron Miller. Bradley Rivers will be starting 17th. And to his outside, on the 18th starting position, will be Pete Walsh. Kent Mueller will start 19th, and starting 20th will be Tyler Burden. And starting shotgun on the field due to a penalty, serving his last probation, will be Waylon Turner. Those are your 21 starters here tonight as we get these guys cranked up to crazy. Here we go. As these guys are working their way off that pit road. And we are, wow, getting formed up here. Travis Gilbert out of Napoleon, Michigan. John Osborne. Out of parts unknown as these guys are coming off that pit lane and down that back straightaway. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the best. You got them. 2 wide and in charge. They come to that turn 3-4 complex. There's Barney awaiting the flag stand. Here they come out of turn number 3 and 4. Barney can almost see him in sight. There's only one thing left to do. It's time to wipe the visor, pull the 5-part harness. Grandpa, grab some popcorn to settle in, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's show time! Travis Gilbert looking to stay right where he was, right where he started at, and that is on the pole. And he is driving away from Adam Boughton and that number 94 car, that Napa Know-How Chevrolet. We're working lap number 2, 133 laps to go here from Kentucky. Want to thank everybody for making Sim Racing Media and the ECR, NextGen Cup Series, your entertainment destination here on a Saturday night. Tay McDonald out of Cruston, Iowa. And that Echo Electric number 29, riding third. Patience, they're going to have to race the racetrack. Adam Boughton setting that fast time of the race so far with a 30.44. Dwayne Furtick getting settled in there in that 4th position. As towards the back there around that John Osborne, we got a whole gaggle of race cars. Ryan McCall involved in there also, and holy cow, that's a whole gaggle right there. There's Waylon Turner, Doug D. Nice, that number 40. A good, healthy mix of Chevrolets and, well, one Toyota in the field. That's Kane Lee. Adam Boughton continues to be faster than Travis Gilbert. Aaron Boughton right there on his back bumper. Adam Boughton, your 5-time ECR Cup Series champion driver, looking to go for number 6. He says he's too far out of the pit, out of the points. That means we'll have another first-time champion. You can hear him picking up the throttle just a little bit. 188 going into turn number 3. Gonna back it all the way down to 158. Not shifting yet, but they will. 6 laps in. Adam Boughton just being patient, stalking Travis Gilbert. And these guys are going to be putting on an absolute clinic here tonight. Tay McDonald. As you see him right now, he's currently running 3rd. Once again, Tay McDonald. got a 22-point advantage over Dwayne Furtick. Ten laps in. Tay McDonald back to fourth. Dwayne Furtick. He is currently running third. Adam Boughton and Travis Gilbert all in a race of their own. Adam Boughton still continues to just absolutely be on rails right now. Thirteen, 14 laps in. Travis Gilbert, Adam Boughton still battling it out pretty hard. These guys are not getting away from each other whatsoever. Dwayne Furtick riding back there about a second and a half back. We're going to try to show you the eyeball test. And these guys are a little over a second and a half. There's the eyeball test from first to second. And right now you got Tay McDonald and Dylan Picklesmeyer. And even bringing the Lucky Charms. Bringing the Lucky Charms is Kyle Diaz. They're magically delicious. Here come Adam Boughton and Tay McDonald are so far ahead. Right now, it looks like Travis Gilbert's having a little bit of a connection issue. As we are back here at Tay McDonald riding in that fourth position. These guys are so far ahead. Travis Gilbert and Adam Boughton. We're 17 laps in, no caution yet. And we're going to try to keep it that way. Adam Bowden takes the lead from Travis Gilbert. Travis Gilbert back one spot. We're going 134 laps here. Lap 19 of 134. Adam Bowden is rest of the lead away from Travis Gilbert. And we are under our first caution flag of the night. Kyle Diaz showing wreck. Let's see what happened here. And it looks like Kyle Diaz gets a little too... Ooh, he had a little help from Kenny Lee, a little help from his friends, and that's not how you find the rainbow. So coming back out to the live picture. And joining me in the booth right now is my friend from my brother from another mother, Colin McDonough. What is going on, my friend?
Not much, Alan. How are you?
Well, look, you joined me at a good time because you're about to see something special here. as everybody's going to come down pit road and get and for wholesale pit stops. But here we are, 27 laps in. I know you just slid right into the booth like Chris Angel, the mind freak. One half of the Tuesday night voice on Racers Elite Truck Series, Colin McDonough, joining me for a cameo appearance here on a Saturday night. So I actually have someone to talk to other than Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey man, I'm always happy to be a counterpart to you.
Well, look, man, we have a lot of fun here on Saturday, but right now, Travis Gilbert set fast time tonight with a 29.86, beating out John Osborne. John Osborne fell 10 positions all the way back to 12th. Adam Boughton took the lead back on lap 14, and that should bring you up to the caution now. We're going to go back and look at that caution, and I hope you can see everything that I'm seeing right now, Colin.
I'm seeing what you're seeing.
So here's the replay of Kyle Diaz as we get to the chopper like Arnold Schwarzenegger. There he goes. Had a little help from his friend Kane Lee there, and that number 91 car backs it into the fence, and that car will not find the Lucky Charms rainbow anytime soon.
No, that was very unlucky.
For 3 weeks I thought that was a Fruity Pebbles car until I got to looking at it, and it's actually Lucky Charms. Marshmallow Lucky Charms with that. And I am not a marshmallow.
Delicious.
It's not magically delicious. Here's how you eat Lucky Charms. You open the box, open the trash can, and pour. Just like you eat Peeps. The same way you eat Peeps.
I thought Peeps were just for putting in the microwave.
No, Peeps are made for the garbage can. There's a few items that are made for the garbage can, but we're not going to go there.
Oh my goodness.
Ham and beans being the other one. Gross.
Really?
I am not it. No, gross.
Surprised to hear that.
Yuck. Look, I'll eat hamburger with beans in it. I'll eat, anything but ham and beans. But right now, Adam Boughton is currently second position. He came in the pits leader, came out second position. As we are getting ready to get these guys cranked back up to crazy here, Barney the flagman is got the green flag in hand. Colin, we are in the Bluegrass State in Kentucky. And here we are, restart number 1 for the first caution here on lap 28. And we are down and away. Here we go.
Oh, great jump on the inside line.
And this league is known for their safety here on lap number 30. As we see Adam Boughton jump out to their early lead. And right now, there's your points leader, Teddy McDonald, in between Adam Boughton and Travis Gilbert, your pollster. Travis Gilbert out of the Gone Wrong Motorsports stable. He took a penalty at the beginning of the year and couldn't quite recover, so he missed the playoffs. Had the service suspension. They gave him a couple races off. I mean, look, you can't use potty language in the SRM booth.
Hey, that's off limits.
Hey, this is a family show. But right now, Teddy McDonald is your points leader. And I have this, we're going to talk about this a lot. A lot tonight. A lot. So, Teddy McDonald's your points leader. He's out of Creston, Iowa. Excuse me. Dwayne Furtick and Kyle Diaz both are 22 behind Teddy McDonald. So, Kyle Diaz, that spin that brought out that last caution absolutely hurt his points.
Yeah.
Because right now, Dwayne Furtick sits 5th. Next weekend's championship weekend. at Charlotte. So you want to have that cushion, and here we are, the second yellow of the night.
Oh, no.
And this one is showing Robert Roth, Mike York, and Aaron Miller. Oh, there we go. And all Calamity just breaks loose. Tyler Burden and
bad break for the 10 car.
yeah, look, I don't think that that Christopher Roth is going to be getting a biggie bag anytime soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
But here we are. Oh, there. Oof. 62 car. Just nowhere to go. A victim of circumstance. As we bring it out to the live picture once again. Second caution in so many laps.
Well, that's what they say about safety cars.
They breed safety cars?
They breed safety cars, man.
I mean, we went one caution at Bristol and only went 300 and 285 laps of green flag racing.
Yeah, being green that long at Bristol is incredible.
Name another lead that can do it. But right now, the back half of the field is going to go ahead and take their pit stop here. And while these guys are getting their pit services done, Colin, we're gonna talk to a driver here. Let's see
Who you
here.
got, Alan?
Oh,
Who are you trying to pester tonight?
I pester everybody. This is just like we pester everybody here on this show.
You are equal opportunity.
Yes. Tay McDonald, this is Colin and Alan up in the SRM booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, look, man, you are sitting high, wide, and handsome in the points right now. 22 ahead of Dwayne Furtick and 22 ahead of Kyle Diaz. What is it going to take, one, for you to keep that 22-point advantage, and two, walk out of here as the 2024 ECR champion?
Just try not to make any mistakes these last two races. I want to, as bad as I want to push and try to win this one. We're running pretty well tonight, so gonna just try not to get in any trouble. Ruin it for myself, take myself out of it. So, just be clean and get the best finish I can, and try to push this 22 to the win, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got your teammate Travis Gilbert up there ahead of you, and it looks like 4 other playoff drivers also with you, as we're gonna get lined up 2 by 2 Noah's Ark style. But I gotta know. I seen one of those Echo electric trucks the last time I was in Iowa, which was for the late model Knoxville Nationals. How far away are you from the Knoxville Raceway?
Knoxville, probably an hour and a half, 2 hours south of there.
Oh, by the way, we got to make a movement to get an IHOP there in Newton, Iowa.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing.
Can't have too many high hops.
There's nothing in Newton.
Yeah.
But with that being said, good luck tonight, the rest of the way, and hopefully we'll talk to you on the other side.
All right, thank you.
And that was your points leader out of Gone Wrong Racing, Colin, and he's got a lot to lose, and Dwayne Furtick's got everything to gain as we get ready to bring these guys back to green. Colin,
Yes.
in my booth, you get to bring us back to green tonight now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. And Barney holding the flag, chilling as he does, waiting for the Geico restart zone. Oh, and they go. The green flag now flies.
That was good. That was good.
That was early. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, as you almost Steve Harvey'd everybody. Travis Gilbert doing Travis Gilbert things. And here comes his teammate, Tay McDonald, and the points leader, her lap number 36, looking to the inside. And they're going to do it John Ford style, coming through that 1-2 complex actually coming to the Speed Tour Complex. I got to work on my track awareness, buddy. But we are
I
getting
wonder if
cranked up
they
to
had
crazy.
a conversation about that.
I mean, look, I would imagine Travis Gilbert's going to do everything he can not to wreck Tate McDonald, but put the shoe on the other foot, and Tate McDonald probably would probably wreck his grandmother to win this race. Because if Tate McDonald can win here tonight, next week will not matter. All he's got to do is sign in. Sign into the pit area, and he's the champ.
Being off the front of the pack is always a safe place to be. So I wonder if there was a little team communication there about what they were going to do on restart.
Absolutely, but Travis Gilbert, they're all in the Gone Wrong Racing stable. Travis Gilbert will absolutely be a teammate. He will play ball any day of the week. He's a good driver. There's a couple times when he was serving that penalty. I mean, he had to serve for the better part of the season a penalty where he was not able to qualify. So therefore, he came driving through the field.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah, he passed a lot of cars this season, and I'm betting dollars to donuts that he put everybody on notice for next year.
Yeah, that's an interesting penalty to have to serve.
Yeah, and speaking of penalties, we did not get to talk about that. Let's see here. So this is 134 laps, 201 miles, no fast repairs whatsoever.
Ooh.
They get 4 sets of tires, 70% fuel. The fuel window is between 38 and 43 laps. Now, mind you, they've already come down and got their services right now.
I personally love leagues with no fast repairs. It really does force everybody to be clean.
I mean, there's been a couple races this year where I have actually seen where they have gone rag to rag, green to checkered, flag to flag, if you will. Tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, if you have a Dirt Vision subscription like I do, check out the Billy Whitaker Cars 200 from Oswego. I mean, look, 200 laps on an asphalt track is good enough for me. But go slinging a big block modified around Oswego for 200 laps.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
I mean, look, I had trouble with it on iRacing, much less a real one. So I mean, Oswego here on the iRacing service, basically, it is bumpy as all get. It's absolutely terrible. It wear you out. Driving at big blocks anyways will wear you out. But nonetheless, right now, Travis Gilbert doing Travis Gilbert things, and the two teammates are essentially working together. Adam Boughton working in the top 3. This would be your podium right now if the race were to end here on lap 44. And I don't know if you can tell, Colin, but I am pretty damn excited about this one.
You are excited. I enjoy this Alan Bergen that I'm hearing tonight.
Well, there's Kaylee and that number 91 Sprite sponsored Toyota. And look, I do love me some Sprite. I absolutely love me some Sprite.
Man, I'm a huge fan of Sprite. However, I gave up soda. It was a very difficult thing for me to do.
I did too. I gave up soda 2 years ago.
I think I'm on about 4 years now. But I was trying to cut weight for cycling. So that was a big diet change that I made that really helped.
That is extremely tough to do. And
Hard to break that habit.
it is. I can't imagine what it tastes like now, but you know. One thing that we like to do here, Colin, is we'll like to tell you about the different sponsors here. And we're going to go on board with Travis Gilbert while we do this. But I'm going to tell you about VettaTrack, where at VettaTrack we take pride in being different. And what sets us apart is not only our commitment to empowering veterans, but the unique approach we embrace to make a meaningful impact. VettaTrack operates with no paid staff. Every effort is a labor of love driven by the genuine desire to make a difference in the lives of veterans. VettaTrack operates on a mission, not a profit motive. Every dollar earned or donated goes back into creating more opportunities for veterans. Our focus is on impact and empowerment, not financial gain. VettaTrack creates opportunities for hands-on experiences, bringing veterans into the heart of the action through initiatives like our pit crew experience, our motorcycle track days, crafting unique and empowering experiences from the exhilaration of high-speed racing to the camaraderie built into the pit crew. We provide veterans with experiences that go beyond the ordinary. Our programs are designed to accommodate various skill levels, making VettaTrack accessible to everyone. Join us on this incredible journey where every ride is a step towards positive change. Will you join with us and be a supporter? Visit www.vettatrack.org and help us support those who have given so much for us. Once again, that's www.vettatrack.org. We're honoring our heroes' PTSD awareness, battling PTS one lap at a time, and supporting our veterans. And Colin, I've said this so many times, whether it be on this show or other shows, as we come back out to the wide picture there, to hearing about vettatrack.org. I've said this so many times, it's okay to talk to somebody, you know.
Oh, most definitely.
And it's hard for us people to do, you know, because everybody's fighting their own personal demons. And right now, Teddy McDonald is fighting off Travis Gilbert in that number 22 car. See what I did there?
I did.
Working lot number.
There, Alan.
Hey, I learned from the best. I learned from the best.
You've been studying with Dave over there?
I always study with Dave. So me and Dave, I'm gonna peel back the curtain just a little bit. Me and Dave, we work in essentially the same industry, except he does the residential side, I do the industrial side, and you know. So me and Dave spend a little bit of time, you know, once a week or so, just talking shop and dealing with and telling about our different experiences. Now, when you're an industrial maintenance guy or even a tradesman, the older generations of the trade will tell you stories for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
One,
yep.
to keep you safe, and two, so we don't make the same mistakes they did.
Yep.
But nonetheless,
they're not trying to scare you away. They're trying to make you good at what you do.
Exactly. Coming out of college in 2016, that was a younger and skinnier and more hair for Alan up top, not the 8-head, you know, not the receding hairline that I've got. I was young and dumb and thought I knew it all, right?
Hey, we all were at one point.
But right now, this is amazing. So we got 1, 2, 3, the top 5, except for one driver is all playoff drivers.
Yep.
Then you go to the 6th position, which is Waylon Turner. Again, out of Gone Run Motorsports, or Gone Run Racing. And then you got Ryan McCall, and that number 90 car is a playoff driver. 7, 8, and 9 are all playoff drivers. Excuse me. So, right now, we're going to go a little bit deeper in the field here. Kane Lee in that number 91 car. He's back there, mired in that 8th position. And ahead of him is Michael Carter. If you go a little bit further to him, Kyle Diaz. And this is the camera I wanted to show you, Colin, right here. You're going to appreciate
Show it
this.
to me, Alan.
This is Marshmallow Fruity Pebbles.
Marshmallow Fruity Pebbles.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
Nice.
so you wake up on Saturday mornings. I don't know if you've ever done this. So back in my day, I say this like it's decades ago. It was really only 1991, 92, 93, 90. We'd wake up on Saturday morning and wrestling would be on. WWE would be on.
Okay.
Right? So I got homework for you for the next time we talk to you.
Oh dear.
I want you to look up Macho Man getting bit by the cobra that Jake the Snake Roberts carried around.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That is your homework before Tuesday night. Before I talk to you on Tuesday night. So Jake the Snake Roberts had a cobra that he carried around with him. And the gimmick was, and even listen to Joe Rogan with Jake the Snake on there, and Jake the Snake does a great impression of Macho Man. I think you're on the tail end of Macho Man.
I believe you're right, but I definitely
On the very
appreciate Macho
tail.
Man highlights.
Yes. That's who I got to grow up watch wrestling. That's who I grew up watching on WWE. We didn't have Monday Night Raw back when I was a child. We had early morning Saturday morning wrestling, and then along came Sunday or Saturday night with WCW.
Seeing a few cars tag that outside wall coming out of 2. Just enough, not too much.
Exactly. So here in about 40 or so laps, this is the other thing I like to do. Is we're gonna split this race up. Okay, there's no stage breaks. Adam Bowden's coming down pit road. Green flag pit stops. So we're gonna do, Collins, we're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna go side by side. We'll be right back here on Sim Racing Media. You won't miss a thing, because we're gonna be side by side. Welcome back to the Elite Cup Series race as we are under caution for the first time here. Or for the third time, rather.
Interested to see what the cause on that one was.
Absolutely. As we're going to go and take a look at Michael York here in that number 48 car. And oh wow.
My goodness.
Yeah, his car just made a hard left. So we're going to come back out to the live picture here. And we're going to do something real quick here. We're going to pull back the curtain just a little bit. As we are under our third caution for cause here. And that was, well, you guessed it.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was a big one.
I couldn't tell if he just started to get loose and then corrected it and hooked up into the wall.
You know, he sure did. But nonetheless,
It really shakes things up as far as running order.
you know what? It does too.
I was in the middle of green flag pit stop, so and those that had already stopped.
Yeah. So meanwhile, John Osborne will be your race leader when we come back to the green flag. So John Osborne will be your race leader as we come back to the green flag here.
There's some awesome looking cars in this series.
I mean, isn't there? So, I mean, look, every week I'm just at awe with these race cars and what they do with these race cars. You know, it's just amazing what they do.
Yeah, I'd love to say that I have some half decent designs on my cars, but compared to these, man.
Well, Waylon Turner is responsible for about maybe 2/3 of these race cars.
Well, Waylon Turner does a great job.
Absolutely. But here we go, getting ready to come back to the green flag. These guys are lined up 2 by 2 in Noah's Ark style here on lap number 74. 3 cautions. 3 cautions here tonight so far. Colin and John Osborne on the front row here. Speaking of Waylon Turner, not to be confused with Waylon Jennings, but Waylon Turner is going to start on the inside of that second row with his teammate from Gone Ron Racing, Travis Gilbert. And, you know, so look, we've come back to green this way. Now we're going to come back to green this way. As we're on board right now with Waylon Turner out of I didn't even try, but Texas. And you can see you come up through the gearbox. First, second, third. Waylon Turner's on the gas. And Colin, did you just see the start that John Osborne got?
Yeah, I certainly did. Like a rocket.
Definitely. Oh, there. Is that the Trumpster? Driver out of Ogdensburg, New York. Colin, if I'm not mistaken, that's near your hometown.
Ogdensburg, New York. No, I'd have to look on a map how far away that is.
Close enough.
Next date up.
Speaking of next day delivery, there's Kent Mueller in that number 5 DHL ride. It's not Kent Mueller, it's Kent Mueller. And right behind him is Doug Denice out of parts unknown, but he's in that number 40. Throw back to Sterling Marlin.
Nice.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
The silver bullet, buddy.
That's a sweet ride.
Drove that car for Chip Ganassi for so many years. And there's that vettrack.org car, and I gotta tell you, those cars, as we go high above this racetrack. Colin, did you know this track was designed by DW?
I did not.
So I'm gonna take you out to the blimp view, or the blimp static. You see it right here. So it's the track is a D-shaped tri-oval.
Okay.
If you notice, the garages look like a W.
Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Now, look, I just made you smarter than 95% of our broadcasters.
You know, Alan, you are a wealth of knowledge.
A useless knowledge at that.
Well, it doesn't have to be useful to be knowledge.
I mean, they say knowledge is power, right?
That is what they say.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here comes John Osborne. As my OBS just wanted to absolutely regurgitate in its mouth.
Now, one thing I noticed earlier with Travis Gilbert riding along, he was doing a lot of fuel saving into the corners, clutching in.
Yeah, he was.
I wondered if that was just to extend the stint, or if that was to casually manage the pace behind him.
A little bit of both, actually. A little bit of both. Here, working lap number 85 of the 134 scheduled to be run here tonight. I do want to apologize for the crappy video, as well, it's a computer, and essentially, you know, sometimes it can be helped, sometimes it can't. But nonetheless, we persevere.
Do the best we can, Alan.
We do. We do. Hey, look, it's not Fox, okay?
And there are those times when computer technical difficulties will strike the drivers as well, and it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's way worse for it to strike the drivers than it is for it to strike us.
That is true. That's so very true. We're on number 88 of 134 is scheduled to be run here. And we're getting to that witching hour. We're going to bring up the weather one more time. Right now it's 70. It's a 73 degree ambient temperature. The humidity has gone way down. And the track temperature is, look, there's a lot of grip in this racetrack still.
And it's only going to get better.
Yes. Now, we qualified in the morning. The series loves to qualify in the morning. As Bradley Rivers will take over that second spot. Now, here's a driver that you didn't think it would be in the hunt right now for even running in the top 5. That's wow! I need to learn how to talk tonight. Okay. Whew.
Alan, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm glad somebody is, because I mean I could be putting a lot of things down if no one's behind me to pick it all up.
Man, everybody really wants to just push that turn 2 exit wall out about 4 inches.
Yeah, they say that, I showed you that blimp cam so that way I could show you that DW, because not a lot of people know about that. And here we see John Osborne going after Waylon Turner. And this is a position battle for third right now. This is a position for the top 3 spots. Breaking lap number 91 of the 134. Scheduled to be run here today. And the sun's going to start going down here any time now. Colin, we've only been racing for almost an hour.
That's not bad with how much work they've gotten done in that hour.
I mean, these guys do put in a lot. So look, these guys, if you go on the league sessions in iRacing, these guys have a session up almost every single day of the week for practice. They want you to practice.
Wow.
Practice. Yes.
Awesome.
When a lot of leagues, the session goes up about an hour before you actually take the green flag.
Yep.
We're at number 93. Right now, Travis Gilbert doing Travis Gilbert things. And Colin, that line is copyrighted. I'm just joking. It's not copyrighted.
I was gonna say, Alan, when did you apply for that copyright? When did you have the time to do that?
I don't have the time for... Look, I got way so much going on and not enough hours in the day.
It's the one thing we can never earn back, Alan. More time.
You know what? You're not wrong. Kyle Diaz making his essentially another trip down pit road. Kyle Diaz, 1 lap down. Actually, 2 laps down to Travis Gilbert. Right now, the interval from Travis Gilbert to Brad Rivers is essentially 1 second. There's the eyeball test. There's Rivers. There's Gilbert. There's the rest of the field. Here's your points leader. All the way back in the 6th position. He's all alone. He's all alone back in...
When you're all alone, you're pretty safe.
Hey, look. When I'm all alone, I feel like the donkey of a truck. Look. I just want to go to Dave's house, jump on his couch, and say in the morning I'm making waffles.
I can picture that too.
I did get my cheap shot in on Dave and Jordan. So, Colin, you may or may not understand this rivalry, but for 162 games, Dave, Jordan, myself, and Father Frank are all bitter enemies until from about March till now.
Until the regular season's over.
Yes. my beloved St. Louis Cardinals did not fare out too well. Dave's beloved Philadelphia Phillies did slightly better than my Cardinals. They made it to the postseason. Frank Marchese's Padres did way better than both their teams. They actually had a Game 5 forced against them before getting eliminated by the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I would love to see the Mets do well this year.
Yeah, and you and Frank and if Dave Riegel had it his way, the Mets would be O'Doiling rules off the side of a cliff because he would say, O'Doyle, I got the feeling your whole family's going down.
I don't know. I love an underdog story. I don't think anybody expected the Mets to make it this far.
Well, look, we're pretty much out here in St. Louis. We're pretty much stuck with Marble Ollie for another year, as we now have 34 laps to go, 35 laps to go to be exact. Tay McDonald coming down.
Cycling through.
You're not wrong. So a lot of cars are going to start cycling through. Bradley Rivers is up 15 spots, but your biggest mover of the race right now on track is Waylon Turner at number 30 car. If you said he was up 17 spots, you were correct. 101 laps in, we are 34 laps from the finish. And this is the way the pit strategy would play out. Now, Travis Gilbert, you heard some cars depressing the clutch. That's what in the racing world is known as clutching. Colin, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it before. I've seen some drivers, not in this league. They will turn their car off. OFF off. In the corner to save gas. Right now, Travis Gilbert up front doing Travis Gilbert things. And we're gonna tell you about another great sponsor of the ECR Cup Series, and that is Rapid Fire Pizza.
Who doesn't
Colin,
love pizza?
Colin, did you know that the first Rapid Fire Pizza opened its doors in 2015 in Dayton, Ohio?
I did not.
The idea was simple: to make delicious, fast, affordable pizza. Now, in 25 cities, not in St. Louis. Now, in 25 cities across the country, customers love the fresh taste, the speed, and the ability to create their own perfect pizza. With over 35 different toppings and sauces. Go to www.rapidfirepizza.com. Again, it's www.rapidfirepizza.com for a location near you. I told Ryan McCall we need to get these guys out to St. Louis.
All I know is now
Just
I'm
saying.
hungry.
Well, you got, essentially 26 laps to get there. You'd be like Dale Earnhardt, back in the day when he made the Realtree commercials, and him and our, who's the hunting guy? The hunting guy. I forget. But anyways, he goes, man, you're right. And he goes, I had to drive 500 miles to get here. Right now, there's essentially 8 cars on the lead lap. Now, Travis Gilbert has yet to come in for his final pit stop.
have a sneaking suspicion that Travis Gilbert has done an awesome job of saving fuel.
Travis Gilbert does an awesome job at a lot of things. He's an outlaw. He's the American outlaw. Okay. Travis Gilbert has done some amazing things this season. And I'm telling you right now, Colin, he has put the league on notice for next season. Breaking lap
I'm
one.
Sure,
Go ahead.
no, I'm sure he's gonna be more mindful about avoiding penalties in the future because his pace on track is phenomenal, and his fuel saving is rather phenomenal as well.
Speaking of fuel saving, here's the pit strategy right now. Now, Bradley Rivers is up 15 spots. Waylon Turner is up 17. Kent Mueller is up 14. Now, they last came down on lap 71. Was their last pit stop.
Wow.
So the whole top 8 last came down on lap 71.
And that was under caution, yeah.
Yes. So they have a little over 40 laps, if my math is mathing correct. 40 laps on this extent of tires.
Lap 71 puts you, just under 40 laps.
See, look, my math doesn't math all the time, and so Jonathan Leach says your math isn't mathing. I told Jonathan Leach one day, I said, look, we're doing St. Louis math, so we got 25 laps to go, and Dave Regal says, yeah, you're doing St. Louis math.
Oh my gosh.
25 laps to go. You're coming to get 24 to go.
I'm surprised to not see more cars hopping down pit road.
Well, here's the thing: is once you get past that 20 to go mark, your bet's pretty much made. Go lie in it.
Yeah.
As there is currently owing 7 cars on the lead lap, with Michael Carter in that 8 car. Well, I'll even say that Pete Walsh being the last car a lap down. Adam Boughton back there in that 7th position out of Pennsylvania is 1 lap down. Tay McDonald is 1 lap down.
Naturally, they've all made their stops, but the fact that top 6 has managed to stay out there and not need to stop, that kind of impressed me.
Absolutely.
Fingers
22.
crossed for a caution for them.
Well, right now, if you're Rivers, Osborne, Turner, Walsh, if you're anybody other than Travis Gilbert, you're praying for a caution. Or you're praying for Travis Gilbert to lose internet connection, or to smoke a motor, or anything bad to happen to Travis Gilbert right now.
Like run out of fuel.
Or that.
That would be my concern right now if I'm Travis Gilbert. He must be doing a great job saving.
I mean, he's done a phenomenal job doing Travis Gilbert type things. John Osborne in that Pepsi ride running 3rd position now. And Adam Boughton is closing in, trying to get his lap back the hard way. Pete Walsh will go ahead and bring it down pit road right now.
Yep.
And I would imagine that here he comes.
Here he comes.
He was good at saving fuel, not that good. That's going to allow the rest of the bus to get their lap back. As we have 20 to go. Adam Boughton now runs in 5th. Bradley Rivers now has control of this race. along with Waylon Turner. These guys have to come down any moment now, which I imagine would possibly be this lap.
Right now.
See, look. For two seasons,
I expected it sooner.
for 2 seasons of Racers Elite Truck Series, excuse me, for 2 seasons of Racers Elite Truck Series, I spent 2 seasons trying to figure out the pit strategy to where we just gave up on it. But that's going to give Adam Boughton there. It's going to give him essentially the race lead right back as we have 19 laps to go. Adam Boughton up 2 spots now. Now, you're going to see these guys drop like a rock. Waylon Turner on pit road still. He should be... There he goes. He's coming off pit road. It's going to bring Dylan Picklesmeyer back up to second. And guess what? Your point leader is back in third.
Yeah, that's right where you want to be.
And he is trying to get around Dylan Picklesmeyer for all his worth. And he put himself in a position that you really don't want to put yourself into. And that is on the front bumper of somebody else's car.
Made it work. Got through safely.
Exactly, especially one that doesn't match up to yours. I want to thank everybody for joining us here, making Sim Racing Media and ECR your entertainment destination here tonight. You know, it's bad enough I butchered Dave's call to groove.
Oh no, did you?
I did. I said it all.
Sorry.
I said it 3 ways on Sunday. Look, the wheels fall off at the pull your belts tight. So I just rolled it out. So do it. Look, mimicking Dave's call to green flag is almost like doing the national anthem of Sim Racing Media. Only one person could ever nail it, and everybody else will mess it up.
Yep, you will mess it up.
And here's the thing: is you rehearse it all day in your head.
Oh, and you can be perfect inside your own head.
You're not wrong. Now we're about to see some magic here. 16 laps ago, Travis Gilbert says, "Challenge accepted."
Travis Gilbert finds himself in an awesome position right now.
I mean, he came down pit road, lap 102, or 114 rather. He's got 15 laps to go.
He's got to pull 3.5 seconds out. I don't think that's impossible.
I mean, look, right now, if you're Tay McDonald trying to catch Adam Boughton, the sands of the hourglass are starting to run out. And yes, I did use the soap opera.
Alan, that's nothing to be ashamed of.
I do that just for Shane. Our buddy Shane
Gilbert
Lake
is really on a run.
Look, Gilbert's car spins more times on rails than... Well, not really. I gotta know where to go with that one. A lot of my
tires, running less fuel. It's that is a fast car right now. I'd be surprised if he doesn't catch the lead.
You're not wrong there. We're gonna stay with this battle here. Tay McDonald and Kane Lee get together. Oh boy. Right now, Travis Gilbert in second, getting ready to strap on the hairnet. But meanwhile, with the hairnet already on, is Tay McDonald getting past Kane Lee in that number 91 car, not letting this battle go easily. As they are doing it side by side, doing it John Force style. Down that back straightaway, and guess what? We're about to have another battle on our hands. Here's Travis Gilbert, 12 laps to go. Getting ready to strap on the hairnet and serve lunch to Adam Boughton. On the inside, on the apron, and here we go. It's Travis Gilbert gives Adam Boughton a wave, and he takes off, riding off into the sunset. Meanwhile, back at the race, this battle here finally works itself out. Tay McDonald is currently would be on the podium if the race ended now, and not in 10 laps from now. But here comes Bradley Rivers. He says, "Nope, I'm going to go ahead and take over that spot." Well, John Osborne says that anyhow. John Osborne, with 10 to go, is a non-playoff driver, and he is him and Gilbert have Adam Boughton just sandwiched in.
Yeah, if you're Gilbert, you gotta be careful about making sure that you don't get tangled up and the points disappear.
Absolutely, and Travis Gilbert sitting high, wide, and handsome. That one is not trademarked or copyrighted. Travis Gilbert doing Travis Gilbert things. And guess what? He is driven off to a 2.5 second lead. There's your eyeball test. From Osborne to Gilbert. That's 2 seconds. So right now the race really is back here for third and fourth. With Rivers and Boughton. They're battling for the last and final podium spot here. With 8 laps to go. I want to think everybody...
This is a spicy one.
Look, the only thing spicy is my chicken McNuggets earlier. Oh boy. I can't eat spicy food. Spicy food. Ugh. It's a bad day.
Great.
I love it. It don't love me. We have a love-hate relationship.
Rivers and Osborne are debating that second spot.
Right now, give the advantage to John Osborne. As we have 6 to go, we have a half a dozen laps left in the books before we finish this one out. I want to thank everybody for making Sim Racing Media and ECR once again your entertainment destination. Travis Gilbert over 3 seconds away from Bradley Rivers. There's the eyeball test.
Gilbert had so much pace coming out of the pits.
Travis Gilbert has a lot of discipline. 5 flanges in the air, 5 laps left to go here. Travis Gilbert continues to lead this piece. As you're starting to see Waylon Turner. Oh. What Travis Gilbert does not want to see right now is a caution. That would just devastate his race. As Bradley Rivers crosses the line in second position. Tay McDonald would still... I would have to double check my math, but I believe he would have the championship all but locked up here.
Yeah, you don't want to risk anything if you're in McDonald's spot.
I don't want to risk anything in the McDonald's drive-thru. 3 laps to go here. And if the customer would come out now, we'd have a green light checkered in. By the way this is looking, I don't think this is going to happen.
Gilbert's got to be mindful of the wall.
Colin, if Travis Gilbert wins this race, I look like a genius because not only did I interview him pre-race, but I would definitely be calling my shot here. As Popsicle Sticks are in the air, we got 2 laps to go.
Alan, I don't think anybody's going to doubt your genius.
If my head gets any bigger, it won't fit through the door. Here on Sim Racing Media, we like to stroke egos. Coming
Except
out of
for Dave, he just strokes his own.
Coming out of turns 3 and 4, down to the trial. Popsicle sticks go down, and the white flag comes up, and we were racing back to checkers. I mean, look, Travis Gilbert right now is over 2.5 seconds out over Bradley Rivers. Coming down the back straightaway one more time. He's got to put together 2 more turns. Coming out of turn number 3, out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. Here comes Travis Gilbert, and he's going to win the Wild Bill 201 here at Kentucky Speedway. Bradley Rivers will finish second. John Osborne finishes third. Adam Belton finishes fourth. Rounding out your top 5 is Tay McDonald. And once again, doing what he's done all season, even after serving penalty after penalty after penalty, Travis Gilbert wins here in Kentucky. And I can absolutely not wait to get to talk to him. So we're going to watch Travis Gilbert burn down. But meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and bring in our top 3. This is going to be fun. Oh, Mr. Rivers. Yeah, it's even a lot of fun. Let's see if we can. We're going to go ahead and talk to our winner.
Okay.
And along with us here in the booth, we have John Osborne. John Osborne is Colin and Alan up here in the SRM booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congratulations on the P3 finish here tonight. And I know we're a little out of order, but nonetheless.
That's okay.
You know, a couple more spots and you'd had this thing.
Yeah, we had a team strategy tonight. If it were to go green, about how we were gonna, save the laps to be good till the end after the last pit stop without having to pit again. And we got that caution, unfortunately, so that kind of threw all that out of the window. And so I was like, well, hey, I guess we can just send it now. So I was still playing it pretty safe. I know there were a lot of guys that were downshifting into fourth gear, even early in the run. And I was just like, go ahead. And I just let them drive by me. And I know by the end of that one long run, I'd gotten by everybody, minus Brad and Travis. I was catching them, though. But the way we had to do that last pit stop and kind of split it, well, we were going to split it, and then we decided to stay out with Travis, and we already knew he was going to take 2. So, we discussed taking 2 and just taking as minimal fuel as possible. We knew it was going to loosen up, but with the track temp as low as it was going to be tight. But 2 tires was definitely the right call. But the car felt good all night. It was a little scary there with that one caution where I had to, split some wrecking cars. Goal for tonight was just try to get maximum points. I know I think I'm a little too far out to win a championship, but maybe you get to third in points is a goal, which would be much better than I finished in points last year. I think I finished 7th, so I don't know where I'm sitting right now. I might still be in 5th, but overall it was a good night. It was I'm happy for Brad. He's been working real hard. And we've been, kind of coaching all of us in our team just to, just to get more consistent and have a better chance there at the end. I know he barely got me for third last week, and then he had a better car. I was definitely downshifting on that last shorter run there just to see if I could, at least catch Travis. I don't. He had clean air, so he probably wasn't downshifting and could just do whatever he wanted to do. And so I kind of burnt my stuff up a little bit, and Brad got by me, but it didn't bother me a whole lot. He's ahead of me in the points and has a better shot to get up there and fight for a championship next week, better than I do. So I'm happy for Brad, and it was a good team effort for me and him. Hate that for Tyler getting caught up in that, and then I think Ryan was just kind of mired back there and couldn't get through stuff. So, but overall, a good night. Yeah.
Well, before we get you out of here, is there anybody that you'd like to thank that helped get you here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank my team. Mike and Stan for letting us come in here and run. I thank all my teammates. Brad, Ryan, and Tyler. Everybody did really good job tonight. Thank all of them. Especially Tyler for the extended time that he puts in to help us with setups and tire saving and at this point, we're all just trying to help each other be the best that we can be. So we'll definitely want to give a shout out to them. Always give a shout out to Adam and Kent for great league with the ECR that they put on. Happy to be here. Happy to be where I'm sitting right now in my second season, which is a couple of spots north of where I'm at, but it is what it is. Thank you guys up in the booth. Appreciate what y'all do and calling the race. There was a pretty good amount of action tonight, a lot of battling for position, so probably had some good TV. And I think my mom and dad, I know they're watching. Appreciate them. My mom just had a birthday yesterday, so we got to celebrate that with a great meal over at my sister's house. And my mom's cream corn is something special, y'all. And I ate way too much of that, but I'll give my mom a happy birthday on the broadcast. So happy birthday, Mom! Appreciate you, love you very much, and Dad, take care of her. Looking forward to next week, and head into the off season, get ready for next year.
All right, that was John Osborne and Colin. Last but certainly not least, we're going to talk to Brad Rivers in that number 15 car. Brad is Colin and Alan up in the SRM booth. How's it going?
I got you. What's up, guys?
Hey, man, look, you finished second position here tonight. Maybe you could have done one spot better, but nonetheless, here we are.
Yeah, here we are. I for sure did not have the car early on for a podium finish, I can tell you that. But I feel like when the track changed, the track temperature went down, and then a couple cautions here and there helped out big time too. And then a hell of a help from my crew, from my teammates and stuff from them too. So, but yeah, I'll take this P2. Travis just had me. It looked like he had me in 1 and 2. I just couldn't figure out how to change my line and how to get him differently in 1 and 2. But 3 and 4 seemed to work out good for me in the top lane there, middle lane, and later on in the run and towards the end of the race. But man, you just felt like you get that clean air. Just that clean air is king, and I tried everything I could to get to catch him, but I'll definitely come up with a P2 though.
Absolutely. Well, now we head into one more race. What's the off-season plans for Bradley Rivers?
Get used to this new wheel. I just got a new wheel like 3 weeks ago, so definitely get more practice time and race time and figure out the tracks more, and because I know iRacing keeps changing things every time, so just it's a learning curve as we go, and but right now I'm focused on next week, the championship race. I'm not sure how many points I'm going to be behind Tay, but I'm gonna give it my all. You guys are gonna see me up there for sure. I'm gonna go hard and hopefully get a title for Eon's Motorsports and myself, and and then celebrate all off season. That's my biggest plan. But yeah, my biggest focus is just playing on next week and doing good, and yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, before we get you out of here, is there anybody you'd like to thank to help get here tonight?
Definitely shout out my teammates, John, York, Stan, Tyler, Ryan, just everybody in there. Without those guys, just I wouldn't be here, and racing, and I say that every time, and they keep making me better and faster each week, and I give all credit to them, and yeah, just these are guys, a great group of guys, and communication, teamwork is just on point, and yeah, I love every minute of it. And shout out my mom. I'm streaming. Got my mom watching out there, and yeah, that's about it. Shout out to you guys, ECR, for putting on this league, and it's one of the best leagues that I've been in for sure. So, and definitely shout out to you guys for putting on the broadcast every week, getting us out there. So.
All right, Brad, well, we're going to get you back out of here, and we'll let you celebrate your teammates.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Yep. And that was Bradley Rivers. Who drives for Aeon Motorsports. And Colin, before we get out of here ourselves, we're going to go through the final rundown here tonight. As Travis Gilbert brings home the win, Bradley Rivers finished second. Finishing third will be John Osborne. Finishing fourth will be Adam Boughton. Tay McDonald will finish fifth. While Kane Lee finished sixth. Seventh will go to Waylon Turner. Ryan McCall will finish eighth. Christopher Roth will finish ninth. And rounding out your top 10 will be Dylan Picklesmeyer. Finishing 11th will be Kit Mueller. Dwayne Furtick will finish 12th. Doug Denice will finish 13th. Kyle Diaz will finish 14th. Pete Walsh will finish 15th. 16th to go to Anthony Ludi. Robert Roth will finish 17th. Tyler Burden will finish 18th. Looking a little deeper into the field. Michael Carter will finish 19th, 20th to go to Aaron Miller, and winning the race to the beer stand will be Michael York. Colin, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Not too much. I mean, Travis Gilbert had a phenomenal strategy and great pace. Tim McDonald played it smart, and I look forward to seeing what's going to happen next week, if I'm honest.
Well, anytime you want to jump in the booth with me, you're more than welcome to. I always have that open. I always have that open door policy, but nonetheless,
I appreciate it.
As we get out of here, we got just a couple more housekeeping things that we got to take care of. As you walk through life, please, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play it, Jeffrey. Good night, everybody.